Hola! Bienvenido a mi canal Ana la Viajera. Well, Chavacano is a mixture of Spanish and Tagalog. But do you also know that there are other words or dialects that come from other Philippine dialects such as Cebuano, Waray, Tausug, and Hiligaynon? So if you're interested to know about these Philippine dialects and the similar words to Chavacano, please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to get notified of new videos. Cebuano. Cebuano, also referred to as Bisaya, is actually the most spoken dialect or language in the Philippines with over 45 million native speakers. So what are these Cebuano words that we also use in Chavacano? Let's see. Jutay, which means small. Angay. Ay, angay contigo sa camisa, or that dress suits you. Then we have like expression like Ana. Like, it's not my name, Anna, but it's actually an expression of surprise, or you didn't believe what someone just mentioned to you. We also have like caja for vault. Hiligaynon. Hiligaynon or Ilonggo. It's actually the dialect spoken by Ilonggos with over 9 million native speakers, and these Ilonggos are people inhabiting the Panay, Negros, and other islands in the central Visayas of the Philippines. So what are these Ilonggo words that we also use in Chavacano? Here we go. We have subay, which is ant, and we don't say like hormiga in Spanish, but instead we say subay. Hutik is like you whisper. Himus is manhimus kita. It's like when you want to arrange or repair or fix something at home, clean the house. So that's himus. And we have tiku when it's curved. Waray. Waray is actually the dialect spoken by the Waray people from some parts in Samar, Leyte, and Sorsogon. So we have the words like iru, which we refer to perro or dog, and kanon, which is actually the cooked rice. So if the rice is not yet cooked, we say arroz, which is Spanish. But if it's already cooked, we say it's kanon. Tausug. Tausug is actually the dialect of the Tausug Muslim tribes in some parts in Mindanao. So what are these Tausug words that we learn from them? We have bukuk, which is for bones. And then we also have like mugmug, to gurgle. Pukpuk is when you want to soften something by pressuring it. And then we say uban, that is for the white hair, although this is not white hair. So you have uban, is when you have white hair. So those are some of the words that we derived or we borrowed from other Philippine dialects like Waray. Then we have Hiligaynon, we have Cebuano or Bisaya, and we have Tausug. If you notice, these dialects, they come from Visayas and Mindanao, which are actually near Zamboanga City. And as you know, Zamboanga City is a diverse city, so no wonder that we incorporated some of these words as we have mingled and contacted with those other Filipino tribes from other regions of the Philippines. I mentioned that Chavacano has similar words to other Philippine dialects. Now, not surprising to know that Chavacano has also other foreign words that we derived from Italian, Portuguese, Bahasa Malaysia, Nahuatl languages. Nahuatl. Nahuatl is actually the language of the Aztec. It's a very powerful kingdom during the pre-colonial Mexico. Nowadays, it is spoken by almost 2 million Nahuatl people, or the indigenous people in central Mexico. So what are these Nahuatl words that we got from Mexicans? Here are they. We have tomate for tomatoes, camote for sweet potatoes, maize for corn, atole for rice porridge. If you notice, most of these words actually pertains to crops, since these are the products that were introduced to us by the Mexicans during the Manila Acapulco galleon trade. In exchange with Filipinos, we also introduced to Mexicans some of our tropical fruits such as mango, which in fact in Mexico is considered as the sweetest mango in their country, and it is known there as the Manila mango. Italian. So as you know, Italian is the language of Italy and some parts in Europe, and is the closest language to Latin, now being spoken by more or less 69 million people. We do have an Italian word that we use in Chavacano. We may not realize it because it can be Spanish. However, the way we use that, it's actually Italian. The word cosa, like when we ask someone to say cosa or what. So what, cosa, is in Italian. Well, in Spanish, cosa means things. So in that way, I could say that that word is Italian. Portuguese. Yes, we also have some Portuguese words. Well, Portuguese is actually the 5th most spoken language in the world. We have the words na, professional phrase for in the, comigo, with me. We have convidar, to invite someone or to ask someone to join you. And then we also have onde, which is where, but we don't say onge or onge. It's like how Portuguese pronounce it, but we just say onde, the Spanish phrase. And escuro, which means dark, because in Spanish dark is oscuro. So in Portuguese, escuro, which is the way we say it in Chavacano. Bahasa Malaysia. So Bahasa Malaysia is the official language of the country Malaysia, and it is spoken by 10 million native speakers. Considering the geographical location of Cebuano City, it's actually very near to Malaysia, so it's no wonder that Cebuanos also borrowed some Malaysian words into our vocabulary. And I think this also might have occurred during the barter trade when it was still flourishing. And what are these Malaysian words that we also use in Chavacano? We have words like dingding, which refers to the wall, and then we have tuhod for the knee, bulok for something that is rotten or spoiled, and then we have the word like pono, which means the tree. In Spanish, it's actually arbol. In Tagalog, it's puno, but in Chavacano say pono, for which actually we got from Bahasa. And then we also have daan, which means old. It's not the daan, which is the path or the road. It's daan. So it's like, oh yeah, daan yaman sa dito kamisa, cambia ya, compra nuevo. It's like, oh, your dress is already old, you have to change that for a new one. So it's not surprising to know that Chavacano has also other foreign words that we derived from Italian, Portuguese, Bahasa Malaysia, Nahuatl languages. Chavacano has also other foreign words, not only Spanish, although the base of Chavacano's vocabulary is Spanish. Zamboanga City is a melting pot of culture, and due to our rich history and as well as our geographical location, I think contributed to our rich history. It has made Zamboanga as a diverse city. So I think that explains why Chavacano is a mixture of almost every languages. So hope you learned something from the video, and if you like the video, don't forget to share it or give it a thumbs up. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and see you on my next video. Hasta luego. Ciao. Bye.